As I was closing at the store at my old job 14 years ago, I noticed 3 idle state troopers come and sit outside our tables at our store. They had a bunch of paperwork and a laptop. Today I'm going to persuade you to join my crusade to lower the speed limits instead of allowing them to keep being raised. I know many of you don't agree with me, but I'll give you some statistics that may make you change your mind. And for the ones that agree with me, I will give you some new information of how you can help. I've had a lot of close friends die in speed-related crashes and witnessed firsthand how it can tear each of the families involved apart. I've been doing a lot of research through different articles and websites to gather more information on how we can lower our speed limits. We will now look at the problems, solutions, and benefits of lowering the speed limits. Many people are killed each year due to speed-related crashes, and speed is defined by police agencies as exceeding the posted speed limit or driving too fast for the road conditions, or any speed-related violation charge such as racing or speed greater than reasonable. A report in the Survey of the States reveals that despite reductions in the overall number of speed-related crashes and deaths, the proportion of speed-related deaths has remained unchanged during the past quarter century. Today, nearly 1/3 of all traffic deaths are related to speed. In 2013, 32,719 people died in speed-related crashes, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and on average, every 16 minutes, a person dies from speed-related crash, and 90 people die each day in a speed-related crash. So just take a moment to reflect on that. Every hour, there's 4 people killed due to a speed-related crash in our country. And personally, I lost a close friend about 13 years ago that was involved in a speed-related crash. Somebody was driving recklessly. They decided to pass on Highway 16 and ignored the posted speed limit and hit head-on with my friend, and he was killed instantly. And I'm going to show you a visual aid of some crash pictures, so if some of you are squeamish to your stomach, you can turn away and then I'll let you know when it's safe again to look. So, as you can see, it doesn't matter, what kind of vehicle you're in, truck, car, how many safety features they all have in them. The severity of the crash can be quite traumatic and, ruin a lot of people's lives. It's safe again to look if you want to. Another problem is the cost to taxpayers. According to a study of motor vehicle crashes related to speed, Americans, $871 billion in economic loss and harm every year. This includes $277 billion in economic costs, which translate to $900 for each living person in the United States. This information was provided in an article for the Department of Transportation written by David Friedman on June 10th. We also pay for it through our healthcare system, as those without insurance who get hurt or killed, we have to make up the difference for that. One common argument pointed out by many researchers is that increasing the speed will lower the overall crash-related deaths and injuries as it creates a better sense of awareness. But as many researchers have noted, increasing the speed will actually kill more people, as an increase in speed of 1 mile per hour typically results in a 3% higher risk of crash involving injury and 4 to 5% increase for crashes that result in fatalities. We have just looked at the problems of speeding, and now we'll look at some solutions to curb people from speeding. Roadway improvements, as new infrastructures are built, they can modify the road environment and reduce traffic flow and vehicle speed, thereby providing protection from crashes and reducing injury rates. Traffic calming, I didn't know about this word until I did my research, but it's a term used in the engineering community to describe a number of design modifications that can reduce average speeds in a limited area. And these can include roadway markings that serve to make the street appear narrower, and also supplement roadside speed limit signs with the speed limit painted on the roadway as well. This can also include installation of roundabouts and vertical horizon changes in the roadways. And there's a lot more here in Idaho when the roads are being built. A lot more roundabouts are going in, and this is just a picture of a roundabout that slows down people's speeds at intersections in different areas where there's a lot of crashes that occur every year. And that was provided by an article from the Police Chief magazine written by Joel Bolton, Lieutenant for the Lake Charles, Louisiana Police Department, published June 2005. Better technology also helps in the curve of the speed problem. There's transportable units that can be moved around to certain areas that have cameras attached to them that can actually capture your license plate, and then they send you a ticket in the mail, which I'm sure some of you have heard. Radars on police cars, they have 3D tracking radars now that are being installed, and it provides the tracking distance, angle, and speed of each vehicle. And this added benefit captures multiple violations at once and is capable of monitoring up to 6 lanes of traffic in dual direction at once. And this, I know it's hard to see, but this is a fixed speed system, the transportable one I was just talking about, and then these are the 3D installation units that are going on police cars to detect speeders. We have just looked at some of the solutions we can implement on slowing speeding, and now we will look at the benefits of lowering the speed limits. Some of the benefits are reduced insurance premiums. If you have 2 more tickets on your driving record, you may not be accepted by an insurance company, or you may be charged higher rates. And a judge can suspend that if you decided to take a driver refresher safety course. And that was information obtained by an article for autoinsurancequotes.com written by Rachel Hartman, last accessed November 19, 2012. And also reduced pollution. As the faster you go, it emits gas vapors, which causes more pollution and ruins the environment by additional greenhouse gas emissions. Also, it affects your gas mileage, and you need to fill up more than if you were driving at a lower speed. Today we have looked at the problems, solutions, and benefits of lowering the speed limit, and hope you have gained some better knowledge in joining me to help lower the speed limits. Back to the story. As I woke up the next morning, as I was watching the local news, I was informed that I had actually known the 2 young adults that were involved in the head-on crash that was from the previous night, when I saw the ISP troopers sitting down at the tables. I was just dealing with the loss of one of my other close friends who was killed a month prior, who had fallen asleep and hit a tree. And then I was dealing with this new tragedy, as one of them was a former co-worker of mine, and the other 2 were classmates. As you go today, I would urge all of you to do 2 things. One, when you're driving, remember to set your cruise control. That's what the cruise control is made for in cars, is, so you're not having to keep watching your speed, and get a wet foot. And I also urge you to, call, email, or write your local senator or mayor to voice your concerns about lowering the speed limits. In closing, I want to leave you with this saying: never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly.